was our most trusted alarm clock. It will crow at the right time, not 1 minute late, not 1 second early. Waking up not only the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. Oh, remember when we used to tell each other early in the morning, tomorrow when we hear the crow of the African black cock, you must know it's me, myself, and I. Saying thank you for everything you've done for me today and of course previously. Yet, when the festivities came, we were so much in a hurry to dehumanize the African black cock. What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse on our plates, which we proudly called food. This is the African historic class with a big fat, thick, tall, standing erect and very hairy every morning like the cedar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering pinnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. And our African proverb of the day. Now, anytime you hear an African proverb, do not be so much in a hurry to decode it without inviting the spirits of our ancestors to the reasoning table. After all, they manufactured, fabricated all these wonderful proverbs. Our African proverb today is beautiful. It says, and I quote, and it's from the Hausa people. They say, and I quote, a man who is married to 3 women does not deserve a 4th if none of the married women has ever been pregnant by him. May I repeat it? A man married to how many women? 3 women does not deserve a 4th if he's been unable to impregnate any of the 3 women previously married. My brother, my sister, by their fruits they shall be known. By their track record, we can judge them. And above all, to who much is given, much is required. My brother, my sister, when you come to MGL here, Ewenam does not receive the same salary as Blakk Rasta. Blakk Rasta does not receive the same salary as Lois Kisiedu. Lois Kisiedu does not receive the same salary as Ni Agbo Aye or Giovanni Caleb. Giovanni Caleb does not receive the same salary as the beautiful receptionist. Neither does the beautiful receptionist receive the same salary as Auntie B. Auntie B does not receive the same salary as Nuyama. Finally, Nuyama does not receive the same salary as the security man at the gate. Why? It's the same principle. To whom much is given, much is desired and required and demanded. My brother, depending on how much you are paid, you might just be asked to do A or B or C or combine everything A, B, and C and do together. There are some people here who supervise everybody here who is paid. And if they supervise everyone here who is paid, it will be unfair for them to receive the same salary as the people that they supervise. Can I tell you more? If Ewenam was the person who was supervising Blakk Rasta, supervising the same security man, supervising the beautiful receptionist, the energetic cleaner, it will be unfair for Ewenam to receive the same salary as the receptionist or as Blakk Rasta. Because if she receives less than the people that she supervises, she can be compromised. True? Very easily. I'm supervising you. You are receiving more money than me. Then it's a matter of compromising you and telling you, you know what? Take your eyes off whatever I don't do that I'm supposed to do. That is why the police must be paid more. The police supervises over all of us in one way or the other. The crime, the dastardly behavior. And if the police is not paid well, they will be compromised. And they are always compromised. That is why in America it's different. In England it's different. I'm not saying that some police people are not compromised. You see, if you be no, mo say wom. Omo mun teach say me no mo say mensa wom. There be an kanusa. Mo say the ense. My brother, my sister, if we work with this principle of life, we will not have a problem. In most companies, the security people are less paid, but that is disastrous. Anything that is stolen out of this building goes through the security gate, unless they are witches and wizards who fly at night on a broomstick. If they are not, they will have to pass through the security gate. And if the security man who is paid like a joke is compromised, then you come back to an empty house, totally looted. Nobody is ready to give you any explanation. Think about it. You, a Hausa man, you are married to how many wives? 3 of them. And normally, in our local societies and traditions, the ultimate thing about every marriage is a pregnancy. That is why we celebrate pregnancy. That is why the mother-in-law would always be at your doorstep knocking bang, but even though I feel it's quite unfair. Tum, 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 tum. Pum, 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 pum. When are you going to give me a grandson? When are you going to give me a grandson? And if you give her a granddaughter, she's still asking for a grandson. As if you manufacture children. And unfortunately, that is what it is in so many societies in Africa. Mother-in-law will give you problems. Normally, the father-in-law is not too worried. I don't know why it is so. It is normally the women who go around hating. Look, even if the woman has only one child, a son, she wants to have 1 million children from one woman. If it was possible to give birth to 1 million women, children, why didn't you have 1 million children? And in the family of some of these women, a lot of her sisters have never had children, yet she will make it your headache to produce children because you are married to a son. But in this case, the proverb is looking at the aspect where a man has been given so much. 3 women, my brother, it's not easy to be able to take care of 1 woman, let alone 3 women. Do you know how much work that is? And on 3FM today, we are making it clear. It's not easy. Even 1 woman is a big headache. She wants a new wig. She wants to do her nails. She wants money to go and tighten her something. whilst you are busily trying to enlarge your something, she is in a hurry to tighten her something. What a paradox. We are busily trying to enlarge it, and they are busily trying to close it and tighten it. My brother, my sister, it is what it is. 3 women. Do you want to kill yourself? I come from the tradition of polygamy. Oh yes, my brother. I had an uncle who had 3 wives. Oh my God. In fact, my grandfather had 3 wives. But in those days, they inherited their brother's wives when they died, you know. So he actually went for 1 wife. But when his brother died, he inherited the wives. May he rest in peace. But in those days, the women were so cordial. You know what they did? As a little child, I didn't understand what they were doing. But today that I'm a big boy, I understand. They will sit down and calculate their menstrual cycles. Oh, on this day, I will allow you to go in for 3 days or 4 days, and then the other one too will calculate hers and see when it will land. And then she would excuse the other one to go. So the man is always busy. Can you imagine that? The man cannot say he's tired. When the first wife came here, for all the 3 days, 4 days, you were busy, banging. Now it's my turn and you say you are tired. No, you are not treating me good. In all the polygamous homes, that is what happens. Go to the Zongo. Hajia Mariama and Hajia Farie and Hajia Memuna, they will sit down. And Hajia Mariama will say on Friday, hers will come. So for 4 days, and if you are unfortunate and yours takes 10 days like some women, Jesus, you would only go in there once in a lifetime. It's like those who are born in a leap year. They celebrate their birthday once every 4 years. Sometimes I wish Jehovah's Witnesses were born with no dates or births, because they don't celebrate birthdays. So they don't actually know when they were born. So you leave it like that. On a more serious note, my brother, the man has not been able to impregnate 3 women. Could it be their fault? Certainly, he cannot be right over all the 3 women. Either he's not hitting the G-spot well, or he's firing the shots over bar. Hallelujah. Maybe he's not eating and chewing enough mijingoro bitter cola. Or maybe he's a 1-minute man. If you are a 1-minute man, why do you deserve a 4th wife? My producer is a very energetic man. He has 9 children. He deserves more wives, but he's always maintained 1 wife. You know why? Because he thinks that even 1 woman is a lot. To those who are married to 3 women, 2 women and 4 women, I know why you do that. So that you stay away from cheating. In fact, if an allergy marries 4 women and still cheats, I think he should be castrated. What do you think? What do you think? You are married to 4 women, allergy. You have Hajia Memuna, Hajia Farie, Hajia Mariama, and Hajia Bintu. And you are still cheating. Wallahi, you should be castrated. Or
ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa J, and I'm a regular student of the African history class. I love the African proverbs, Anomantua, original.
Yeah, this is Jack Coffee. Why? We're listening to Blakk Rasta, African history class. We also students here, and we like it. Yeah, more African stories, African history. You see?
The African history class. In fact, Blakk Rasta has brought something new. And this is where we are all listening to our own history. Ghana, Bakwasem, Bibi Mai, Bakwasem, Black, Nyamisha. The African history class.
Otororo mono African history class samen. Otororo mono African history class samen. Blakk Rasta grono.
That's number one, Africa's finest. Now, today, several years ago, African people put themselves on the map of history. My brother, my sister. And today is the 22nd of June, 2026. Oh my God, have mercy. Now, my brother, my sister, today in the African history class, we have a lot to talk about. Today, we're going all the way to the Delta State of Nigeria. Then we also go to the Akwa Ibom State of Nigeria to talk about something that is going to mesmerize you. There is something we are talking about today. It's called the Umuemu Farie. Umuemu Farie. And I'm going to spell that. Don't worry. Take it easy. Okay? I know you can't spell it. I'm going to spell it. Umuemu is spelled I beg your pardon, U-M-U-E-M-U. Umuemu. Ro is R-O. Farie is F-A-R-I-E. Umuemu Ro Farie. My God. What is this animal called Umuemu Ro Farie? Now, in Urobo tradition, there is something that is called Umuemu Ro Farie. And it has to do with women. I started off by talking about it in the proverb, right here in the African history class. In the African society, a man may be excused if he is promiscuous, but not a woman. In the African society, before the onset of Christianity and European culture, men could marry as many women as possible, depending on how much money or wealth they had. Today is said one man, one woman. True? In the days, it was not like that. Yes, Eve was built for Adam. We didn't see any other person, but that is Christianity. My brother, my sister. And in every marriage, a man could be excused if he went out to cultivate a backyard garden. I hope you understand. If he took a side chick, if chick is offensive, then let's make it a side hen. My brother, my sister. Amongst the people of the Delta State, Nigeria, and Akwa Ibom in Nigeria, and even among some group of Ewes and Nordness, it is a curse for a woman to allow penetration while she's married to her husband by another man. Can I say it again? If you are a married woman, you don't have to even think about it. That you will lie down and accept a peg from another man. It's a curse. Amongst the people of the Delta State of Nigeria, some Nordness and some Voltarians, if you, as a woman, decide to do that, and it's time for you to give birth, you are in labor. Painful as it is, I have never been pregnant, honestly. But I have seen women in labor. At a point, I told myself that I will not impregnate any woman again. It's finished. But the ladies would always cry for the babies. Oh, please, my mother wants a baby. Please, just this one. Please, just one more. Please. And one more. Another one more. Another one more. Before you realize you have 19. Hallelujah. Eh? When I went to the labor ward, what I saw, I ran. Thank God I'm vegetarian. Hallelujah. The crying. I don't even like to see animals in labor to give birth, especially the goat. It's painful. And normally when they cry like that, I cry too. There are some wicked women who say, oh, sorry for you. And then they say, Eish, you forget you're a woman too? Because it's an animal, so it feels no pain. Amongst the people of the Delta State and Akwa Ibom, if you, a woman, you allow yourself to be pegged by another man beside your husband, when it's time to give birth, you will be in labor for as many days and months as possible. You will never give birth. You will cry and shed blood until you die. The child will never come out. That is what is called Umuemu Farie. That is if you slept with one man beside your husband. Adultery with one man. But if it is multiple, you are married, but you have other sex partners, that is not Umuemu Farie. You know what it's called? It's called Orokunrunkum. Orokunrunkum. Repeat after me. Orokunrunkum. And say it with anger. Orokunrunkum. If it is one man, the ritual is different. That is Umuemu Farie. But if it is multiple men beside your husband, it is Orokunrunkum. The child would never come out. She would die unless she confesses all the names of the men and where she slept with them. So, for instance, if Awenam was married to Nico or Kwabena, and then she decided to sleep with 6 men, in labor, she will be in labor forever until she dies, unless she starts. Forgive me, I slept with Blakk Rasta. I slept with him. Yeah, I slept with him. 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 It's not enough. You have to say where. I slept with him in Auntie B's office. Auntie B had gone out for lunch, and we were there. We did our thing there. Okay, number 2. I slept with I slept with Asoribao in a junk hotel at Circle. You have to mention all the names and where it happened. In some cases, you even mention the time of the day, morning, afternoon, evening. In some serious cases, you would even have to say what you told your husband to be able to escape. You know why it is so? They want to find out if you slept with any of the men on your matrimonial bed. As for that, no excuse. You have to die in labor. You see how serious it is? So with one man, it is Umuemu Farie. And if it was with multiple men, like in the case of Ewenam, the 3rd one, she would also have to mention all the way to the 6th. who has slept with this bald-headed guy. Bald-headed guy. He's called yeah! The pain comes, so she pauses and cries. Trigmatico. And then you have to say where. My brother, my sister. Right after confessing, the right confessions, without hiding anything, the baby comes out. Now, this tradition is tied to a powerful, unforgiving marital spirit called Ekpo Nkawo. Can I repeat it? Ekpo Nkawo. That is the name of that spirit. So when you get married, the first place you go is the shrine of Ekpo Nkawo. Ekpo is spelled E-K-P-O. Nkawo is hyphenated, is N-K-A-O-W-O. Ekpo Nkawo. My brother, my sister, the spirit is believed to track unfaithful wives and strike them during childbirth, disgrace them. Everybody would hear what they did. A safe delivery is considered spiritually impossible until every lover's name is spoken aloud to traditional birth attendants. It is also in Benin and Edo State. They also practice this thing. My brother, my sister, hey, it's all about the truth or you die. Paternity and bloodlines. Hey. Now, in modern times, many people have said that this doesn't work anymore. But go to the areas and see how it works. It doesn't matter. Even if you get pregnant and decide to move from the areas to another place, you still have to confess before the baby comes out or you die. Today, my brother, my sister, we decided to take you all the way to Beni. They say Bini and Ido, all the way to Akwa Ibom, to the Delta State of Nigeria, where we have been privileged, my brother, my sister, to look at some of the traditions of our great wise ancestors. Umuemu, Farie, and Oru Kurunkum. This is the African History Class.
Luca Production.
Kanumbene la arime mali kanumbena. Chedenu